welcome to the Sack Effect. And it's your boy Carl the Dinvert. You know how we do it here. It's anything related to Sarkodie, you want to touch on it. You get it. So today what we are going to do is going to give you a breakdown of the countryside music. We are actually going to give you a breakdown of the video scenes for you to understand what it's about. You get it. How do you want to talk much? So we are starting. We are starting with countryside music, and it's Black Sherif that is being featured on this song. Let's go. Okay, so from the beginning of the music video, what you can see is that we have people called the horsemen, and then they are on the horse, probably in a competition or whatever, but that is the opening scene of the whole music video. Now, let me just bring your attention to something. Now, the horse here, okay, signifies people in high authority and then probably wealth, okay, and then power. So we could see people in authority, in power, and they were on the field, okay, they were on the field. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we see Blacko saying that I wish on we gone. You get it? I wish on we gone. And then at this point in time, Sarkodie shouts, you know what time is it? So he's going to tell you what the time is it.
Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, get your kicks on, no time.
Okay, so there's an introducing scene again, and we see a man. Now, just a little bit of it. Let me tell you, this man is representing the whole person, the persona of Sarkodie. Okay, so take notice of something. He's wearing brown with his brown chain, and then I'll tell you something. But we see this man brushing his teeth, wearing a cowboy hat. What does this signify? We are saying that it is said normally when someone has white teeth, or probably they show their teeth, they are showing confidence, and then like, yes. So we could see that it's depicting that he started with confidence, okay? But then the cowboy hat we are seeing there signifies self-dependence. Do you get it? So one thing you need to know is, even from the beginning, Sarkodie is telling you that he started off with his confidence, and at the same time he was dependent. You get it? So that is what we are seeing there. It means self-reliance and then self-dependent. So it was something intentionally created. Don't ever think Sarkodie and the team will just do anything anyhow. No. They were intentional about the things they introduced in the video. Sorry, let's go back.
Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, get your kicks on, no time, my brother, we gone. You know, me a grow no more. We know for waste time, no.
Okay, so we saw him picking his Pepsodent. Now, the Pepsodent here could have been probably a way of advertising it, but then it also has a different meaning. You know, in our Ghanaian homes, Konekoto Pepsodent Bremi, what they're actually referring to is what? Toothpaste. So even if they are referring to close-up, they are referring to Colgate or any other stuff, they are saying that Koto Pepsodent Bremi, without specifically knowing that the Pepsodent itself is a different brand of the toothpaste. Why was it brought here? The whole Pepsodent thing is also signifying one, brand longevity. So you see the man picking his Pepsodent from the floor, and this tells you Sarkodie picked his brand from the start. His brand has been in the system for, it's a solid brand, and he picked it from the start and carried on. If you've been a follower of Sarkodie, you could realize that when Sarkodie started, he even had a clothing line. He had orphanage, and like he has so many things that were associated with his brand. And he picked the brand up from that stage, from the ground to this high. That right now, when you see Sarkodie or when you see success, you know that this is a solid brand. You get it.
No pagan brothers, no more.
But there's a portion we missed. I wanted us to check. Let's check it.
Get your kicks on, no time, my brother.
You see the bonfire here. The bonfire, the whole setting, if you have to pay attention to it, you realize that there's no sun in this whole setting. Okay, it was devoid of the sun, like the sun, This bonfire also signified his hope, the light, the warmth he had, the connection he had with whatever he wanted to do. You get it? That is what the bonfire you are seeing there signified. So let's see what happens.
We gone. You know, me a grow no more. We no feel waste time for no pagan brothers. No more. They will see we fall.
So we realize that at this point in time, the horsemen came and then they quenched the fire. They quenched the hope he was having. They tried to trash it off. That is what happened. But let's see if he gave up.
Countryside.
Then you will see.
They go follow man them go. For country.
So we could see that he's on a path that is less taken. So you could see the cracks and all those are like, it's a path that nobody even cares about or something. That's what probably is signifying. He's running on the path that nobody is there. He gets it. And that is how we do it. And if you were to notice Black Hole movement, Black Hole moved this direction, that is telling you something. You see where Black Hole is standing? You could see footsteps there telling you people have already gone through this stage. But then Black Hole moving in those directions is also telling you that at this point in time, you get confused which direction you are supposed to go. So you realize they did something like this and then did something like that to tell you that which direction am I supposed to go? A state of confusion during those moments. And this is the epic moment of the music video. Here you can see the rebirth. He came out. It's like baptism, rebirth of Sarkodie. Look, pay close attention to this part. The moment there was a rebirth, he coming out. Normally when you go through waters, he's going through troubles. You get it? They could have done a scene where he was just walking in the water or something. But this time around, he rising up. It's more of rebirth of Sarkodie. The moment that's where they introduced Sarkodie into the scene. You get it? And I told you the guy was wearing brown. Sarkodie is wearing brown here with a chain in his neck. Now they intentionally took this with the camera angle for you to see the chain, because when you show the front, probably the dress would hide the chain. And it's just trying to tell you that, okay, Sarkodie is rebirth. But then why is he wearing brown? We'll get to find out.
For countryside, if you get ever see you, they go follow man them go. For countryside,
time no the wait for nobody with the far corner. I with the body so the waste time. Everybody get your own blessing. I touch my nasu will be so why you the hate man?
Okay, so let me burst your bubbles. Now the color brown signifies loneliness. So it's a time of loneliness. Okay, you could see that Sarkodie was standing quietly beside the car. The car is a symbol of luxury, wealth, royalty. Now if you have to look at the whole history behind this car, you could realize that it wasn't just any car. It was specifically designed for some class of people, and then later it became the symbol of luxury. So you're saying he's standing closer to luxury, but then he's feeling lonely. Sarkodie is feeling lonely in a brown clothing. You get it? So the brown here signifies loneliness, even though he was close to luxury. And then you could see Sarkodie rubbing his hands, telling you a feeling of reassurance and then safety.
By the time I'm ready to better when I'm the drama on the
every action or everything that was set in this music video has meaning. You get it? If you don't understand, you might feel it's just a music video. No, it's not nice. I heard some people saying that, nah, Sarkodie, we expected much from you. Man, then probably you didn't understand what the music video is about. This is so beautiful. beautiful.
They bought me baseline. The person me you me hint me chinko so ya home go two in the daytime. If it's a more drama what the love it's an amount of know the call back. I feel like me who's the fame no be all that. So once you me peg everybody go fall back. So when the good time comes and the money pile up for the countryside. If you don't wanna go see the people who stuck with the ride inside.
Now before that scene, you if you'd realize Sarkodie was seated on the car, Blacko was seated on the car, but we're looking in different direction. That should tell you they all probably have achieved wealth or something. I don't know how much Blacko is worth right now, but at least he has Sarkodie, he gets it. Yes. So right now, they all achieved, but they have different missions. They are looking at different things to achieve. You get it. They have different mission purposes and paths to take. And then in this scene, we can actually see Blacko and Sarkodie being surrounded by these horsemen. And then the funny thing is, you see them dancing within the circle. This is also telling you that they were not paying attention to the distraction that is going on around them.
They go see we for countryside. If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go for countryside.
For the countryside.
If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go for countryside. If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go for countryside. If you die, they go see.
Charlie, that's Sarkodie and that's the killer Ubo. Nah, for Lennon, Rapperholic will go practice. Okay, so we see another scene where he's an arsonist that is deliberately setting fire into the camp or into the home of these people who are wealthy. Okay, now that is a symbol of revenge. But let's look at something. You see, the swift change in his success. That's just trying to tell you that he's taking revenge on them, but the revenge he's taking is massive success. That is how come there's a swift change from the arsonist aspect where he was setting fire on them to he celebrating. So the lesson we can learn there from this video is that he's actually being revengeful to them by his massive success. You get it? The best revenge is massive success.
Think about the place where I came from and all the things that I've been through.
So you can see the fireworks behind him telling you that Charlie, this is it. I've made it.
It's funny how you niggas wanna say something. Say the PFP me say more crowd me so. Cause I started off broke. Oh mummy I'm a call, but the nigga don't choke. Nobody for try me if you know the one smoke. I know it's hard, but I'm giving.
So you can also see someone is being burnt and going around him telling you basically the same thing. That's right now he and Blacko are wearing white, yes. And I told you, see, there's a transition from the brown clothes to the white. The white, which we all know is purity, success, and all those stuff. Yes, that is what the white signified. Then we can see people that are going around in burning, like people on fire, people that are, let's say, disappointed because probably they felt Sarkodie would have failed. But here he is becoming more successful.
Giving your hope when you're feeling like the world is against you and you're back against the wall. God is gonna send you an angel. Now me baby I go rise when you fall, so don't stop, stay strong. You know be overnight, you go take long. When you go 10 times down, you go rise 10 times up. Sing along.
Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, get your kicks on. No time, my brother, we gone.
So we can also see a scene where Sarkodie is tackling the people. Now, pay attention to this. Whilst he's celebrating it, the scene also shows the past of Sarkodie where he was fighting on his enemies. So he says something in his statement that it's not an overnight something. So he's just trying to tell you he took on his enemies or he took on his people that wanted him to fall. He took them one by one and then fought them in the midst of the people that were surrounding him and were trying to make him feel. The people that were coming at him, he took them one after the other. And it wasn't just an overnight something. You could see him fighting his battles. That's nice.
No more.
Charlie, Charlie. Nah, but Sarkodie will kill them all. He will kill Alumi. Last killer. Hey, Obedi. Nah, too much. This is a beautiful video. I really appreciate the craft inside this.
Do that.
They go see we for countryside.
For the countryside.
If we there, they go see we They go follow man them go for countryside. If we there, they go see we They go follow man them go for countryside.
Charlie, don't be small fight too. You see, I wanted to say some things I can't say. Nah, but I like it already. You see, you've been seeing up the gym, you know. Oko gym, you know. This is what he has been doing, you know. Share. That's it, FM. Nah. Nice one.
If we get there, go see we they go follow man them go for countryside.
Now, this is the last part I want to show, and it's the burning heart of the cowboy. Now, and if you have to understand what the burning heart means, it actually means that whenever they finish carving this heart for the cowboys, they take it through the fire and burn it for it to probably burn off all the other extra threads and all those stuff for it to be a refined, fine product. So but he's telling you that he's independent and he's one of the finest independent artists. Charlie, this music video be dope. It has a lot of meanings. Kudos to Prince Dovlo. I really respect you for that. I love this video. Keep up the good work. And big ups to Sarkodie and Blacko. Thank you very much. I know you, mate. This is a Sark Effect show, and you know how we do it. We bring you the exclusive, untouched, a different perspective about Sarkodie's side of the story. You understand? It's your boy once again called the Dean Vet, and I love you all. Bye-bye.